Hey everybody, it's been a while. Been really busy. We've been doing the country thing, y'all. This is the first time ever that we're gonna try to plant a garden. We've been building a raised garden bed, plowing for a garden, building chicken coop, you name it, we've been doing it. Just been really busy. So cooking big meals just hadn't been an option lately. But today I decided I'd cook us up something to eat and bring y'all in my kitchen and let y'all see what I was doing and how I'm going to do it. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to my page, Lisa's Country Cooking. If you're on Facebook, I thank you for liking my page, for following my page, for commenting, and all the good things. And if you're on YouTube, I thank you so much for liking my page, for commenting, for subscribing to my page. Well, actually, it's channel on YouTube. And I just want to thank everybody so much for helping me out. But today we're going to be cooking a St. Patty's Day type meal. A lot of people have this on St. Patrick's Day, and that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to show y'all, it doesn't really have a name. But what we're going to do is I got this corned beef, fresh corned beef. And we're going to, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to cut this open and take it over to the sink. And we're going to drain all this juice off. This is like a brine and it's very salty. If a lot of people talk about, I don't like corned beef, what can I do to it? It's just too salty. What you have to do is you have to open this package, drain this juice that's inside here off, and rinse your corned beef really, really good. And this gets rid of a lot of the salt. And anyway, I'm going to take it over to the sink and get it cut open and get everything drained, get it washed, and I'll be right back. See you in a second. Okay, y'all, we got it rinsed off. This is what it looks like. And then on one side of this, on your corned beef, will be a more fatty side. And you want the fatty side to always be up, okay? Now, you can cook this many different ways. You can put it, just boil it, and it takes a long time to get it tender if you boil it. You can also cook it in the oven and still takes a long time. It's going to take anywhere from 4 to 6 hours for it to get real tender. So since I've got my Instant Pot, that's the way to go. I think I cook it about 90 minutes in the Instant Pot. It's just much quicker. So today that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. Get you over here. Okay, we're going to put this, well, first of all, let's add about 2 cups of water. Actually, I'm going to add about 3 cups because I want some juice for what I'm going to do later when this gets done. Okay. Okay, and inside your corned beef, there comes a little package with it about this big, and it'll have seasonings in it. And you're supposed to put it on top of the corned beef. Now, I'm not real fond of this little thing because I don't like crunching on the little seed things. But the flavor it gives it is so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it into the pot with the water. And maybe it'll give it a little flavor without that getting all over it. And then when I get done, I'll figure out a way to strain this off. Maybe put a coffee filter in a colander or something. Okay. Okay, next we're just going to add our corned beef into the pot. This one's a little big for but it'll work because these shrink down really a whole lot. It's kind of like when you cook cabbage, it shrinks a lot. Well, these do basically the same thing. And I'm going to add a little pepper to it. You really don't need any salt because you just washed all that off. It's a little salty meat, but I'm going to add just a little bit. Okay. Alright guys, and that's all it is to it. And I'm going to put this lid on this Instant Pot. Close it up. And I'm going to set this for 90 minutes. And let it cook. And when it gets done, I'll come back and show you, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it next, because I'm not going to stop here. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay y'all, the Instant Pots went off that had the corned beef in it, and I'm going to let the steam off of it, and we're going to check it and see what it looks like, and then we're going to do the next steps. I'm going to turn y'all around here where you can see. When you release these steam things, you want to make sure you don't have it too close to your cabinets so it don't steam your cabinets up. Well, it's been off for a little bit, so it released itself. Okay, let's open it up. Wait, nope, it hadn't, because it won't unlock. I wasn't doing it right. Let's do it again. Get all the steam out, because the lid, as you can see, will not open until all the steam is out and your little silver peg hairs went down. I hope it's tender. I did it for 90 minutes. You see how my little pen dropped down? So it should open now. Let's try it. Here we go. Let me get a towel to put the lid on. Can y'all see that goodness? Hoping it's done. Let's get a fork and check it. See how tender it is. Oh yes, look at that. The only way to go. Okay. Let me get something lifted out of there on. You see how much it's shrunk down? I told you they shrink a whole lot. Okay, now we're going to take this juice that's left, and I'm going to go over here and run it. I got a coffee filter and a strainer and a colander, and I'm going to pour the juice through it and strain all this stuff out, and then I'll show you what we'll do with it next. I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, this is what we're going to do next. I got a roasting pan here because it's deep and I got a lot of stuff to add. We're going to add cabbage in here. And keep in mind this will be like the corned beef, it'll cook way down. And I just took a cabbage, I washed it and cut it in quarters, cut the core out, and then chopped it in just like bite-sized pieces. Okay. Now, we'll take the corned beef and lay it right in the center of that. Okay. And then I'm going to add some onion around the edges. We love onion. I think most people don't normally put this, but we like it in ours. I'm just going to place it around. It looks like a lot, but it'll steam down really good too. Okay, and then we're going to add one bell pepper that's been washed, seeded, and chopped. I'm going to add that around. Okay. I'm going to put some carrots in. This is just a bag of baby carrots. I'll put those around. And the corned beef is done. We're putting it back in there for the flavor on the veggies. Okay. Then we're going to add some potatoes. And I know y'all thinking that's a lot of food for 2 people, and it is. But I've been staying at our country house here, and my husband's been going to our city house because he still works in Mobile. And so this way he can take lots of food home with him. I try to cook on Friday and Saturday where he can take stuff home and won't have to cook anything when he gets home from work. Okay, now, remember I told you I was going to reserve the juice. Ooh, and this is hot. I was going to reserve the juice and off the corned beef, and I did. Strained it, and we're going to put that in here. I'm going to reserve a little of that. Get my oven on, baking and preheating at 350 degrees. And we're going to stick this top on. Well, let's put a little salt for the veggies. I probably should have salted each layer. That's okay, we can salt it on our plate. Put some pepper. We like pepper, so I'm going to be a little generous. And like I said, we can add more to our plate. And we're going to stick this lid on it. And And we're going to stick it in the oven for about 30 or 45 minutes on 350 degrees, just until the carrots and potatoes gets tender, and then it'll be ready to eat because the corned beef's already all very, very tender. That's the best thing about cooking them in this Instant Pot. If you don't have one, it's the best investment for certain things or everything. It cooks things so quickly. And as you can tell, 4 to 6 hours normally on this corned beef, and it was done in 90 minutes and just as tender as it can be. And corned beef, fresh corned beef, tends to be very tough, which is why you have to cook it so long. But anyway, I'm going to stick this in the oven, and I'll get back with you when it all gets done and show you what it looks like plated up. And maybe my husband will be here by then and he'll do a taste test. Okay, I'll see y'all back in a little bit. Hey y'all, it's done. It looks really good. I'm going to show you what it looks like real quick before I lift it out of the pot and make a plate and get my husband to taste it. And when I do that, I'll be back again. But here we go. Look how good that looks. Corned beef, potatoes and carrots. The cabbage is under the bottom, but I lifted some to the top. Peppers and onions. Y'all, this is going to be an excellent Irish supper for St. Patty's Day. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to have this just for St. Patty's Day. This could be eaten anytime. And if there's any ingredients that you do not like, onions, peppers, potatoes, carrots, cabbage, whatever, you could leave those out. Okay, guys, I just want to show you what it looked like. Look how juicy. Okay, y'all, we're going to do a taste test here. This beautiful plate. See what he thinks.
That's good, babe. Excellent job.
What flavors can you taste?
I know that corned beef is good. That's good. Nice job.
Okay, y'all. I just want to come back and tell you that was really, really good. Y'all have to try it. Look here, it was so good I slopped it all over my shirt. Oh, it was so good though. I'm so full I can't even breathe. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. And have a blessed day tomorrow. Or today, whatever time of the day it is you're watching this. And I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.